The apology was the strategy. Adobe didn't apologize for killing Animate. It apologized for getting caught killing it without a script ready. The timeline disappeared. The apology arrived. The decision to stop investing in the product never moved. The company spent a quarter century building animators, teachers, and independent studios into a tool, then decided that era was over. The email went out on a Monday. Discontinued, access ends, find something else. No transition plan, no real replacement. No warning beyond a date stamped on a support page. By Wednesday, Animate was back, not because Adobe changed its mind about the product, because the backlash was loud enough, fast enough, and public enough to make the decision expensive. This is not a company that listens. This is a company that miscalculated. Adobe runs on a subscription model. Nobody owns Animate. Everybody rents it, every month, forever, for as long as Adobe decides to keep selling it. That arrangement only works if the renters believe the landlord won't change the locks without warning. Adobe broke that belief in one email and tried to patch it with an apology in the next. The apology admitted the communication did not meet our standards. It did not admit the decision was wrong. Animate now sits in maintenance mode, alive, frozen, no new features, no real future. Adobe didn't reverse course. Adobe found a slower way to do the same thing while avoiding the headline. The product still ends. It just ends without a date, and nothing without a date ever trends. The people who kept Animate alive this week were the ones loud enough to force Adobe to respond. Independent animators with followings, studios with public accounts, creators willing to turn a software decision into a trending topic. Adobe didn't recalculate because it respected its users. Adobe recalculated because enough of them had a microphone. What they forced was an apology and a maintenance mode label, the bare minimum required to make the story stop trending. The animators got a product with no future and no date, which means no target and no next campaign to run. Quiet users don't get apologies. They get the date on the support page and nothing else. The lesson Adobe actually learned has nothing to do with animation software. It's about timing. Cut quietly enough, slowly enough, and without enough warning to organize, and there's no backlash to manage. Cut loudly and all at once, and you find out exactly how much leverage your users have. And Adobe just found out theirs had more than expected. Next time, the email will be quieter.